Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, I'll be doing weekly recaps and daily recaps, and two daily recaps within a week, and weekly recaps on Fridays or Saturdays. And if there is time, we'll be doing weekly forecast on Sundays. So let's begin. This is DSY. This is the weekly time frame. This is basically ICT concepts. I trade ICT concepts. So yeah. Now this is my analysis. We have this swing high here, swing low. This is a swing low, this is a swing high, but then this is also my weekly dealing range. So daily range high and daily range low. This is a rejection block, rejected throughout on the weekly time frame. Last week we had this massive down bearish movement here. We went high into the CB, cleared previous week's high and expanded. Now, large ranges, after large ranges, we have small ranges. So after this large range last week, this week, I wasn't really expecting much movement. And another reason was that there was also no news. So my expectation for this week was quite less. So the weekly, this is all that we have on the weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame quickly. This is the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Monday we opened and then we dropped quickly. We traded through the rejection block and then we traded through the daily range low, taking out this old low, previous week's low, whichever one you want to put it. And because of how Monday traded, I was expecting a retracement back into this weekly BC invest. So Monday opens, the way it's closed, this was showing some kind of bullish strength because of this week here. So I was expecting some kind of retracement into this weekly CB invest you can see here, and then this CB on the daily also. But because again there was no news, so my expectations were quite small. So as you can see, we didn't really have any movement. It was just sluggish movement, ranging kind of thing, and that's it. Let's go to the 1 hour and see how we traded. So this is Monday. Monday we opened here, we dropped in London. We opened on Monday, we dropped in London, we expanded a little bit consolidation. You will not see it clearly here, but if you go to the 15 minutes, you will see it there. Now, remember, this is our weekly rejection block, and this is our weekly dealing range low. So we consolidated, and then we swept this low. And took out the dealing range low. Now, because of this, taking out this low right as New York begins, or we open 8:30 opens, I was expecting a reversal from this side. So I was kind of, since we took out this low and we had this expansion, consolidation and expansion, we had this quick reversal here. I was expecting a reversal profile for the day, and that's exactly what we had on Monday. On Tuesday, we continued from this expansion from Monday's New York session. This quick retracement here, not much of a movement. Wednesday consolidation, not much of a movement. And then on Thursday, I think Thursday there was news. Thursday there was news on employment claims. So I actually caught a trade on this movement here on Euro USD because we had this expansion, we had this retracement, sluggish retracement, no volume, and then I was expecting another phase of expansion after we traded into this 4-hour BC. You see, we expanded, consolidate, and sluggish retracement into the 4-hour CB. But what was another conference that I used was this 1-hour order block here. So I was looking at how this order block was going to hold price if we are bullish. Now, if you go to the 15 minutes, we had a classic buy template. We had this consolidation on Wednesday. In Asia, we had this consolidation again, and then landing open Swiss 3 Asia's low, hitting the 1-hour order block, and then we expanded market structure shift right here. So my drawn liquidity for Thursday was previous day's high. It was Wednesday's high. Taking into consideration that we have just been consolidating all right through here. So this, after we expanded and broke structure here, this quick retracement before the news was, I was expecting an expansion, taking out previous day's high, which we did, and we tapped into the weekly CB, weekly CB invest, the lower part of it, and then we retraced. Then Friday we just did this, not much of a movement here. So once again, because there was no news and we have really expanded to the downside, we took out this low. I wasn't really expecting much of a movement for DSI this week. Let's go to EU. I want to do this quickly. So DSY was bearish, EU was bullish last week. So we took out the weekly daily range high on EU as we take out the weekly daily range high on DSY. So yeah, now let me quickly say this. Though I have expectations or biases for the week, how we trade on Monday determines whether I still hold on to my bias or I switch my bias. And if I am beginning the week, I was bullish on EU because of we went into this weekly BC and then we closed bullish. So I was expecting that we open and then we drop on Monday. Then Tuesday we have a reversal and take out previous this dealing range high. But when you open on Monday, we just quickly took the weekly daily range high, on Monday, and we rejected it again. So my bias switched from being bullish to being bearish because of how Monday traded. So We did this on Monday. We opened, we traded down a bit, we took out Sunday's low, we expanded, and then we rejected it. Notice where we were closing. On Tuesday, we opened, we went low once again. Not much of a news, so we are just consolidating. And I still managed to, I got a trade or two from here. I think on Thursday, unemployment claims. So, not much of a trade. We expanded and then we reversed. Now, one thing you want to know is that market cycles from expansion, consolidation, only two things can happen. Either we only two things can happen. We expand, we consolidate. Either we give a fake expansion, which is a manipulation, and then reverse, which is a classic AMD schematic, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, or we expand, we consolidate, and then we expand. You get? So we expand, we consolidate, and then we expand. In London, in New York, no news, consolidate all throughout. Wednesday, we consolidate all throughout. So on a larger scale, this is another AMD schematic, consolidation, manipulation right here. We have this consolidation and this little manipulation, and then distribution, targeting Monday's low as our drawn liquidity for Thursday with unemployment claims news. So let me just quickly review the trade that I took. This is Thursday. We consolidated it. We had this consolidation on Wednesday, and then this consolidation in New York on Tuesday. When we opened, let me use the 15 minutes. When we opened, this is Thursday, unemployment claims. When we opened, we took out previous day's high, buy stops, buy side. We took out previous day's high, read buy stop, liquidity. So we took out this high, read it, and then we had this expansion with a market structure shift right here. Remember, I was bullish on dollar, so I expected Euro USD to also be bearish. So we took our previous day's high, ran on stops, we expanded, market structure shift here, or break of structure, and then we had this quick retracement before New York session begins, and the news in 8:30, and then we expanded. I'm going to show you the trade that I took right here. So I was selling here and I sold some here, and you see previous day slow, Monday slow. So we took a partial here, we took a partial here, took a partial here, and then took the rest here. And I'm not going to go into this one, though this is also a trade that I took. I was long going to Friday, but this is like the major trade that I took or was expecting this week because of the unemployment claims news. So that's it. Friday we're just consolidating throughout. I closed my longs because of this right here. I didn't like the price action, and because it was Friday, I didn't want to give back all the profits that I made. Apart from that, I also took a trade on US 500 or the S&P. We began last week was just a heavy push down, a lot of panic in the market. Yeah, thinking it is a stock crash. Let me review that trade that I took, and then I don't want this video to be long. It's already longer than I expected it to be. Let me read this trade quickly, then I'll end the video. So there's a new week opening gap. We close Friday here, we open Sunday here. This is a gap. We extended throughout the week. And so yeah, Monday reversal, Tuesday consolidation, on Wednesday. Now this is a stock market, so we don't usually use the 8:30 open. We use the 9:30 open. So this sluggish movement here, we traced back into the new week opening gap. When it opened 9:30, where will 9:30 be? 9:30 would be here. 9:30 would be right here, yes. So we open on 9:30. We have this expansion and sluggish retracement. We open on 9:30. We take our previous day's high. Run on buy side liquidity, stop hands, whichever. We run previous day's high, buy side liquidity. We hit the discount level, the upper level of the new week opening gap, and then we rejected it. Market structure shift. So my strategy is basically a run on stops, market structure shifts, and then expansion. So accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution, targeting previous day's low. So as we shift the structure here, let me quickly put this here, previous day's low. This is previous day's low. So we ran buy stops, we expanded, we shifted structure, and then we expanded, and here is the trade. And I was utilizing this breaker right here. So we ran stops, expanded, market structure shift using the breaker, and then targeting previous day's low. Nice trade. Very nice trade. Very nice trade that we caught on Thursday. Sorry, I think this was on Wednesday. This was on Wednesday rather, not Thursday. This is US 500 or S&P. My broker does not have. Now I caught this trade also, Euro JBP, Euro Pound, on Thursday. And basically, these are the things that I look out for. If I am bullish, I want to see us take previous day's low. And if I am bearish, I want us to take previous day's high. So Euro JBP, we had this bullish expansion on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, New York session, London session, we had this little consolidation. You see, and once again, consolidation or accumulation, manipulation. We take our previous day's high, distribution, market structure shift, distribution, targeting previous day's low. Targeting previous day's low. I'll be closing this video in the next 3-4 minutes. Targeting previous day's low. So consolidation, manipulation, or run on stops, take up previous day's high, market structure shift somewhere here or here, and then record this trade, targeting this low and Monday's low, or whichever one you want to put it. So you see, I was selling within the breaker as we took out the stops and group structure. I was selling within the breaker into this to this low, and I closed it. So because these are not DSY pairs and they are not pairs that I normally trade, but I saw the setup and I thought it looked clean, so I took it. And I think that brings us to the end of this weekly review of some of the trades that I took. As I said, I'll be posting videos, weekly reviews, weekly forecast, and daily reviews. So if you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I'm sure you'll learn something useful for your trading along the way. Until I see you next time, good luck and good trading. Bye bye.